Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan warns of strict actions against unauthorized absence of doctors from place of posting. Fourteen non-locals caught during ILP drive at Nagamapal area in Imphal. Imposed 15,000 rupees as fine for violating government order. Taubal police intensifies anti-vehicle theft drive. 2 persons arrested. 2 stolen vehicles impounded. An international aid effort steps up in southern Turkey and northern Syria following huge earthquake killing more than 5,000 people. Hello, you're watching IS Primetime English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing and hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. I am JESSIA OINAM giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongtongman Burin held a meeting with officials concerned on land acquisition for widening of Koirengay to Sekmai Road and Sangakpam to Ahalup Road today. The meeting was held at CM Secretariat. During the meeting, Chief Minister N. Burin said that the road widening process can help boost economy and reduce congestion in the state areas. He further highlighted the initiatives taken by the BJP government under Prime Minister Narendra Modi to ensure progress and development in the state. He added that the BJP government has been giving highest priority to the road infrastructure development and committed to bringing about overall welfare of the people. Meanwhile, new ADG NCC Northeast Major General Gagandeep called on Chief Minister Burin to discuss plan on expansion of NCC activities, role of youth in promoting nationalism, self-discipline, and many other activities. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan has warned of strict actions against unauthorized absence of doctors from their place of posting. The minister was speaking during a training program for capacity building of MHS dental surgeons under NOHP and HM Manipur at Hotel Classic Grande Banquet Hall today. State Health Society and HM Manipur and National Oral Health Program NOHP jointly organized the event. Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan also urged all doctors at government hospitals to use the medical equipment and supplies with proper care and further advised them to consult the authorities concerned of any inconveniences. Noting the rapid increase of oral diseases in the state compared to other states, the minister said that the same is due to increase in consumption of tobacco products. He further highlighted the ill effects of tobacco and urged people to refrain from them. Dr. Ranjan further appealed to the doctors to maintain professional ethics and work earnestly to provide service to the people. Additional Chief Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, V. Vumlunmang, Health Services Director Dr. Sasikumar Mangang, and Director of State Health Mission Dr. Somojit Ningombam were among those present at the occasion.
I think in any setup, the most important, that sense of ownership, whichever subject you are, whichever profession you are in, that sense of ownership. I'm sorry to state that we go places, we visit hospitals, we go to many places, we inspect the places. I'm sorry to say, newly acquired dental machines installed, working, were not looked after. Who is to be at fault? Yes, you may say you do not have the clinic staff. It's true, it's very true. We do lack a lot of stuff. It's true, I admit that. But that sense, this is my responsibility to keep that machine clean. I think that sense, socket man namsen bakwan the screw ma om bakwan the government ki potni haidana plug hapsan bakwan the government ki potni da sen khonga namsen laga plug to hapsan laga yaad rene once plug amagi lose of the yaad and thamagati automatically the machines are going to stop working.
Imphal City Police this morning caught 14 locals who were found hiding inside a truck during ILP drive at Nagamapal area. The truck, with registration number AS25FC 2075, was driven by Herman Singh hailing from Amritsar as per a police report. During verification, the non-locals did not possess ILP documents and hence they were brought to the city police station for further legal formalities. Afterwards, the 14 non-locals were produced before the subdivisional magistrate Imphal West and imposed a fine of 15,000 rupees for violating government order and further directed to deport them. Accordingly, they were pushed back as per direction of the subdivisional magistrate. Thoubal Police has intensified anti-vehicle theft drive in the district, arresting 2 persons along with stolen vehicles. Police said a team of Thoubal Commando arrested 2 vehicle lifters and recovered 2 stolen vehicles from their possession. MD Nawaz Khan, alias Baboy, aged 26 years, son of MD Firoj of Pauden, Moirangpally, and his accomplice, MD Rahmat, aged 27 years, son of MD Mazid Khan, also from Pauden, Moirangpally, were arrested for vehicle lifting. Acting on a tip-off, the team, led by OC Commando Unit Thoubal, K. Nityaranjan, under the overall supervision of SP Thoubal Jogesh Chandra Hawizam, carried out search operation at Pauden, Moirangpally under Yaripok Police Station around 7:05 a.m. yesterday, during which the team recovered 2 stolen vehicles, one Hero Pulsar black in color without registration number and 1 Royal Enfield Interceptor bearing registration number MN04G4971 from the residence of MD Nawaz Khan. Further, on disclosure of MD Nawaz Khan, the team managed to arrest his accomplice MD Rahmat. The arrested, along with the seized vehicles, were handed over to Yaripok Police Station for further necessary action. A vehicle theft case has also been registered against the duo and investigations are on. An international aid effort is being stepped up in southern Turkey and northern Syria following a huge earthquake that has killed more than 5,000 people. Rescuers struggle to take people out of the rubble of collapsed buildings in a race against time. The initial magnitude 7.8 tremor, the deadliest in Turkey since 1999, hit early yesterday, brought down buildings as people slept and was followed by a magnitude 7.6 earthquake hours later amid several aftershocks. Rescuers are racing to save people trapped beneath the rubble after thousands of buildings collapsed in both countries. Meanwhile, the harsh winter weather hampered search efforts and the delivery of aid and made the plight of the homeless even more miserable. Some areas were without fuel and electricity. Aid officials voiced particular concern about the situation in Syria, already afflicted by a humanitarian crisis after nearly 12 years of civil war. In Turkey, the death toll had climbed to 3,419 people by this morning. And in Syria, the death toll stood at just over 1,600 according to the government and the rescue service in the insurgent held northwest. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, said 5,775 buildings had been destroyed in the quake, which was followed by 285 aftershocks, and that 20,426 people had been injured. More than 30 nations have stepped to help those affected. Organizations such as the UN, Norwegian Refugee Council, and Red Crescent have also pledged assistance to Turkey and Syria. A one-day awareness program on rights of persons with disabilities Act 2016 Act and Differently Abled Tribal was held at KCC Community Hall, Cycle Bazaar today. The program was jointly organized by Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribe, MSCST, along and All Tribal Disabled Union, Manipur. Extension Officer of Social Welfare Department, L. Bobo, and member of Manipur State Commission for Women, D. Chuangsin Koireng, were the resource persons at the event. They spoke on the theme of the program, apart from schemes and program provisions for persons with disabilities, disability social inclusion and full effective meaningful participation, rights and provisions under RPWD Act 2016. MSC ST Chairperson Twigai Matthew Rongmei and Member A MSCST Tara Manchin Hangzhou were among those present at the event. In view of the increasing road mishaps in the state, Kongjong Police Station personnel carried out an awareness program on road safety. The program, Traffic Rules and Safety Measures from Road Accidents, was held at Kongjong Bazaar. Auto drivers of Kongjong Bazaar, locals of Kongjong, and nearby residents joined the awareness program. They praised the Kongjong Police Station for carrying out such activities. The participants expressed concern over the increasing road traffic injuries and deaths in Manipur. Many people from across the state have appreciated the Manipur government for maintaining transparency in job recruitment. At the press meet, Manipur Press Club today, Sanjaran Nanda, a selected candidate of Hindi primary teachers recruitment, thanked Chief Minister Nongthong Bamburin, Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar and other ministers for maintaining transparency and ensuring corruption-free in the recruitment process. He said that the examination for recruitment of 449 Hindi primary teachers was conducted on November 4, 2021. He added that the Directorate of Education as Manipur declared the much-awaited result for engagement of graduate teachers, arts graduate teachers, and science graduate teachers, Hindi graduate teachers, primary Hindi teachers on contract basis under the Department of Education as on February 3rd. He further added that the candidates had also met with Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar, urging him to declare the results earlier. He lauded the government towards promoting anti-corruption measures in the state.
I this no gram to be ganu, I give me this baby ganu, Saturday, surprise and I don't get and high. But there was some hydro of the preserve her to say, but the Wunhan Yam Hazadana, February last week, my hydro Patrana confused and America, suddenly a home to the hydro here. And the operation on the Ram Pizza for some surprise when we are there. The new Panam Yogi, upon the Kanga Bama, the home with Sapi Rapidi, and the home with Rapidi and Himashi, can say, and fever with your.
Leaders of the CPIM-led Left Front and the Congress in Tripura have urged the people of the state to vote out BJP to restore democracy in the state. The leaders have said that despite differences on many issues, they have joined hands to stop BJP's barbarism, undemocratic activities and anti-people policies. The CPIM-led Left Front and Congress have formed an alliance for the February 16 Tripura Assembly polls. Speaking to media, the Left and the Congress leaders said that they fought many elections against each other, but this time they came together with only one agenda to defeat the BJP and provide freedom to the people of the state. The two traditional rivals since 1952 are under a seat adjustment deal, contesting the forthcoming elections jointly, and urged the people to vote out the BJP to restore democracy and to protect the Constitution. The CPIM-led Left Front has put up 47 candidates and allotted 13 seats to the Congress in the 60-member assembly. In Manipur, no fresh cases of coronavirus were reported in the past 24 hours. According to latest updates from the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, the state's coronavirus case tally stands at 1,39,922, while the death toll remains static at 2,149. Meanwhile, India reported 89 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,771. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,745 with no new deaths. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,51,027 with 135 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.59 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 64 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 73,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 89 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We will be back with latest news and updates. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy, Mapung Fana Aviation Tamnanabagi Mafam. Experience Lairaba Singna Takpi Tambiri. Lengsin Bidaksi, Aikoi Punna Taminarasi. Cabin crew amadi ground staff ki Mangnanbu, Mapung Fahana Nabagidamak, same Saraba course.
Welcome back. You're watching IS Primetime English News. Assam Rifles Public School, Manjupukhi, celebrated the annual day 2022-23 today on the theme Incredible India at the premises of the school. The program was chaired by Major General Rajan Sharawat, VSM Paton, Colonel Saurabh Inamdar, Chairman Colonel Tushar Dashmana, Vice Chairman, and presided by Dr. Alka Jain, Principal of ARPS Manjupukhi. The program also witnessed and graced by distinguished invitees, parents and students. The function began with the lighting of lamp and release of the annual school magazine, The Enlighteners, followed by annual report by the principal, distribution of prizes to meritorious students, and address by the chief guest. The program also witnessed various cultural shows depicting the diverse culture of India. The All Manipur United Clubs organization, AMUCO, today distributed essential items to Yaibi Lenapam Yaibilen Kaibi Sanapat in Imphal East. The activity was carried out in connection with the upcoming 30th Foundation Day of AMUCO to be held on February 12. AMUCO Vice President K. Helen, Assistant Secretary, Organization Inaucha Luwang, Office Secretary NC Munin, and Vice President of Imphal East District United Clubs Organization IEDUCO, Orendro, were present. They lauded the initiative taken by the home in the society. AMUCO said it will also organize a blood donation camp at Reims and Janims tomorrow. Now we have the sports news. Inside, Northeast and NES organized a girls' football friendly match at Place 7 Turf Ground, Kwakaitel, Imphal today. The tournament was held in collaboration with National Foundation for India and European Union. It was organized under the SDG No. 5 Gender Equality and Part of Girls Empowerment Program. At the event, NESG Director Benjamin OINAM noted performance of the girls and said they are capable like their male counterparts. He remarked that the only problem is that they are hardly heard and given the chance and platform. He maintained that the tournament will be a small step towards a gigantic leap for the girls in the coming years. While Director of Insight Northeast, Hizang Misao said, quote, "Gender equality will be just a slogan unless we act. The girls must act and the boys must accept and respect that action." Saikul defeated Lamka 4-3 in the match. The inaugural season of the Women's Premier League, WPL, will be played between March 4 and 26. The BCCI confirmed that the first season will be held entirely at two venues in Mumbai, the Bourboni Stadium and the D.Y. Patil Stadium. It said that 1,500 players had registered and the final list would be released later this week. The player auction has been scheduled for February 13. The league will begin 8 days after the Women's T20 World Cup ends on February 26 in South Africa. BCCI said it decided to limit the first season to Mumbai to reduce the logistical challenges for players and coaches traveling from South Africa to India. The WPL has already met headlines for becoming the most lucrative tournament in women's cricket. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongkhom Bombarine holds meeting to discuss land acquisition for widening of Koirangay to Segmai Road and Sangakpam to Ahalup Road. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan warns of strict actions against unauthorized absence of doctors from place of posting. Fourteen non-locals caught during ILP drive at Nagamapal area in Imphal imposed 15,000 rupees as fine for violating government order. Thoubal police intensifies anti-vehicle theft drive to 2 persons arrested, 2 stolen vehicles impounded. An international aid effort steps up in southern Turkey and northern Syria following huge earthquake killing more than 5,000 people. That's all we have in this bulletin. Coming up next, we have IS Primetime Manipuri News at 9 p.m. Till then, good night.